welcome to another vlog on the channel. Now, this is a very special vlog because I warned y'all that this was probably going to be coming right before I did a stream later on in the day as of this recording. But I would like to say that I have successfully lived alone in this apartment for 2 years now. Yep, that's right. I have lived in this apartment for 2 years, which is the longest I've ever lived by myself. Now, to be fair, I did live by myself in another apartment before, but that one was only a one-bedroom apartment, and if you notice at the beginning of when I started posting in that first apartment, I was actually not even in my own separate room. I was in like the dining room area of my apartment. And that's mainly because that first apartment I had was a one-bedroom apartment, unlike the one I'm in now, which is a two-bedroom apartment. Now, I don't think I've shown this before, but there is a little bit of a video that my mom actually filmed on my phone, where it showed exactly what the apartment looked like before anything was even put in the apartment. Like no furniture, there was no furniture, nothing. And she filmed what it looked like while it was empty, and I thought y'all should know in case y'all want to y'all go back and look at some of my setup tour videos I've done. Like the last one I think I did was in April, and it only shows this room, but you do kind of see, like, you can't see it, but off screen over here is the doorway into this room, and that's where I stood when I first started that video. Now, as to what's happened in this last year since I've been living in this apartment, well, a lot of stuff happened. I actually went on my own vacation by myself for the first time, and I know at the time I was 24 years old, and I know I was 24 at the time, and I'm just now going on my own vacation by myself, but I managed to successfully pull that off. I went to Universal Orlando Resort, which I'm planning on doing again next month, actually, as of this recording. But when I went down the last time, I actually got to meet at least one amusement park YouTuber that I haven't met another YouTuber since 2022, and that was when I met with Coaster Studios at King's Dominion here in my home state of Virginia. And I was even featured a small bit on his video that he did that same year. Like if you go back to the playlist I have of videos I've been featured in on other channels, I may put like a small timestamp in the description of this video as to where you should go in his video to see where I show up. And maybe, I'm not 100% sure, but like I said, I met Coaster Studios back in 2022, and then last year when I went to Universal, I got to meet up with a guy named Rixflix, really great guy, and he was really nice to me when it came to telling me about the hurricane weather that they have down in Florida. And to be fair, we did have a little bit of rain back when I went down last time, but hopefully we don't have that this time when I go to Florida at the end of August. But as to what else has happened in the last year, well, I finally, like I said, I did my second setup tour, my first setup tour of this year back in April. I've seen quite a few movies this year, ones that I didn't originally plan on seeing. Let's see, what else has happened? So far, I mean, like I said, I've already renewed my contract for a third year in this apartment, so I'll be living here for another year, so that's good. But aside from that, I don't think there's really that many big updates. Besides the fact that I went on my own vacation by myself back in August last year, and now for now we move on to video ideas I have for the next year. So for video ideas that I'm going to try to do within the next year, like I said, come the end of August, I'm going to be during the week of August 25th through August 31st, I'm going to try to record, edit, and post at least one video of me when I'm down at Universal again. But this time it's going to be featuring some new stuff, like I'm going to be talking about how DreamWorks Land is now that it's fully open. Because if y'all saw in the video I posted last year, I did show some of the construction updates as I was making my way to ET, and honestly, it is a big difference from when I went last year. So 1 year later, and I will get to see exactly what it looks like. But other video ideas I'm gonna do, I may try to go back to doing some singing videos. I know I said I was gonna do that during the last video from last year, but I don't think I ever got around to doing it. But like I said, I've still got this microphone off camera that I can try to use for my recordings. So hopefully we can get that out of the way. What else am I planning on doing? I mean, like I said, I may have y'all talk about it in the stream that I might do later on after this recording. But let me know what video ideas you think I should be doing. But make sure you read the description under my About section on my channel as to what I normally do, and try to see if you can make suggestions after reading that. But now, when it comes to updates on current videos, that's the last thing I'm going to talk about in this video. The reason why I'm talking about updates on current videos is because I only just spotted this a couple days ago, where I was looking under my YouTube studio and a certain person commented on a video that I posted over 5 months ago, and I haven't spoken about this guy since. And I'm curious if he's going to show up in my stream tonight. But for those of you who've been with me for a while, this guy is known as, I do not like saying his cringeworthy name, the Anti-Woke Reviewer. But back before I posted that video, he was known as Logan Cinematic Universe. Some of his supporters claim that I am so obsessed with him, like every single video I post is constantly talking about him. This is literally the third video I've posted talking about him in the last year and a half. Literally, the first time I posted a video about him was way back in February of 2023. And back then, the way he recorded his videos was just pathetic, because he looked like he was filming on a freaking phone size thing. But then, right after he posted that video about me, he started using a green screen effect, which I can see he improved his stuff, but I mainly wanted to bring this guy up for one specific reason. And that's to let his fans know I am not obsessed with him. I literally have only posted 3 videos, counting this one, talking about him. The first one was back in February of last year. The second one was when I brought him up for a brief moment when I did my review of the Percy Jackson show. And this is the third one. How is making 3 videos in an entire year being obsessed with him? For my fans, let me know in the comments what you think about this guy. And like I said, I'm not sure if he's going to show up in my panel tonight during my live stream. Because if he really wants to say something to me, he can say it to my face on a panel. So we'll see what he decides. But anyways, that's pretty much all I got to say in this 2-year anniversary video. And like I said, we're going to have a lot more to discuss in the live stream that I may do later on as of this recording. But anyways, that's all for now in this special 2-year celebration vlog. And as always, I will see all you guys in the next video.